Welcome back to Astrovision, Spirituality, and Tarot. And as you guys can see from the title of today's video, we are going to be discussing the sun in the second house. Also, press subscribe, especially if you are a returning viewer. I would very much so appreciate it. Having the sun in the second house, you are definitely radiating wealth and security. To other people, you just may come off materialistic or extravagant, but I can tell you one thing's for sure, it's definitely just your lifestyle and you can't help it. It's just the way that it works with the sun being there. You have a big ego being in the second house pertaining to money and your value and the things like that. So you're definitely going to be very egocentric, maybe a little arrogant at times, a little selfish to others, but again, it's just that lifestyle with the sun being there. You naturally love to show off your items. You naturally love to show off the things that you value. That is what makes you self-centered. But you have a unique way in how you display your assets and how you display showing off the expensive items that you love. You're not doing it in a tasteless way. You're not doing it in a way that is very detrimental to where your financial advisors are, sending you emails and looking at you crazy. You're more so doing it in a dignified way, in a more respected way. You're giving that respect back to your family legacy and really walking around here with your head held high like you're a king or a queen or something. And you just might be that. You just might be the descendant of one or something. You're very elegant. You're very selective about your resources that you obtain. Again, so silver, the gold, diamond, all of those precious metals, you're gonna have them in your jewelry box. The exotic animal prints, the furs, the leathers, you're gonna have them in your closet. This is a Neiman Marcus type person. This is a Saks Fifth. This is a Bloomingdale, Barney's. This is that type of energy. You definitely want those high quality fabric items and high fashion clothing items. You just want to feel good and you want the best of the best. You want that higher quality. And with that, you most definitely can marry into wealth if you weren't born into it. If you aren't walking around here balling in it, you definitely have the potential to put yourself out here and really grow a lot of skills. The sun is going to provide growth so you can really mature those skills and those earth qualities to where you can make a lot of money. But if you're not at that point yet, you most definitely can still hang around the elite class. It's just something about your aura, something about the sun being here in the second house, shining so bright that if you don't have it like that, other people just believe that you do. And if you do have it like that, then you are still going to be very materialistic. You're still going to naturally show off what you have, but you're just going to be a little more responsible in that way. Again, very respectful about your finances, very respectful about your money. On the negative side with this energy, you can be very arrogant. You can be stingy and selfish and dense even with this energy. You just may be too self-centered and only think about yourself. You may not use the practicality that the element of earth is providing you. You may not use that practical energy at times. You may just be doing things for attention with the sun being here, a little wasteful, showing off things that don't really matter, just for the sake of attention again. But still, with this energy, you can be a politician. You could be a socialite. You could be someone who definitely works in law or with publications or just anything having to deal with speaking. So even being a singer, an actor, public speaker, being a speaker of the house, working in law again, marrying into money, marrying a doctor, marrying a lawyer, being your job could be attending those events and you're basically arm candy and that's basically your job. Even though marriage, it's love, still you can be a socialite and that could be a job. Being arm candy, being in a relationship can be a job in some aspects. You also are likely to have servants later on in life, or maybe you were born into that life again where you had people wiping your butt, putting the band-aid on after you fell, cooking your meals, ironing your shirts and blouses and things like that. You definitely have the legal advisors in your back pocket. And again, just with this energy, if you don't have it now, later in life you're gonna get it. You know, you're gonna work towards it. But if it's some challenging aspects going on here, then this energy can be a little conflicted. It can be a little difficult to navigate. It can produce a different outcome. So, you know, I'm not trying to make everything just sound like sprinkles and buttercups, but this energy here being in the second house, it typically is a very beautiful energy. It's a very charitable energy as well. You're just going to be very logical when it comes to your value, your self-worth, how you put yourself out there, your finances, your money, things like that. You're going to be financially savvy. So, again, this is a beautiful placement to have in the second house. I actually have this placement. Again, the negative side of this placement, you can be very self-centered. You can be very arrogant. You can be attention-seeking and acting like you have it, just being a little too bougie at times. That's the downside of this placement, is acting like you have it when you really don't. So that's all that I really had to say about the sun being in the second house. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you related to anything that I said, or even if you didn't, definitely feel free to share your comments and your own experiences dealing with this energy down below in the comment section. And feel free to check out some of my other videos on my channel. If you are new here, definitely subscribe so I can welcome you back in another video. And again, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.